Okay, hi, it's May 21st, 22nd. Wednesday, Thursday? I can never keep it straight. I haven't been on for a while, but just didn't feel like it. But this Qatar plane has got me going again because it's just, it's outrageous. What Trump is going to do is get himself a really expensive plane for probably $300 million. He'll end up paying for it after it's donated to his presidential library. The thing is, this plane, to be suitable for Air Force One with all the bomb equipment, anti-SAM equipment, et cetera, it's going to cost $1 billion. I'm looking at a report from CNN, $1 billion to retrofit it, and it will take 2 years. Meanwhile, there's two 747s that have been undergoing construction and will be ready in 2027, the same time, and are already paid for. So I don't really understand why Trump needs this, except for, of course, he needs this ultra luxury plane that outluxes everybody else's plane, like he's a king. This is this king thing, and this has got to stop. I'm done with that. I've spent the evening calling. I write down everybody's numbers and call them, and you can call the White House comment line, which is 202-225. Oh no, that's Raskin. Getting unorganized here, but anyway, look it up. You can call and comment. Good grief. So he's going to get this plane at the end of his term for, $300 million, I bet, maybe even less. Who knows? Yeah, he's working a deal. Yeah, he's a great deal maker for himself only. This is insane, and it just has to stop. And this plane is the end of the road, and it should be for everyone. I even called Rick Scott, who's like the biggest crook. Him and Bondi, Florida cohorts protecting Trump. Trump University never got charged because Bondi. They're just crooks. They're not going to do a damn thing. But I'll call Scott anyway, and Moody, who doesn't even respond. Nobody responds to anything anymore. And then, if they cut Medicare, Medicaid, and everything like that, and then they start threatening Social Security, I really do think that they're going to... It's what he wants. It's what he wants. He's pressure cooking the American people. It's time. We don't have the votes. And until we take election interference seriously, we probably won't win in 2026. Sorry to say, folks. No one's talking about it. I got... not banned, but shadow banned off of Blue Sky, and not for that, but because I was using the N-word. Because I was saying, Kamala Harris, you are an N-word, you are a bitch, actually, for not investigating this when she's written about it, and she knows that it is insecure. And there's just so much evidence out there. Again, I'll put it in the links. Free speech for people, securing elections. People... MAGA poll workers went in 2022 and took what they wanted in the way of software copying. They had the codes. They knew what they were doing. And they only have to do it in a few states, in a few key precincts. And they get MAGA workers. And then 200 bomb scares? Excuse me, that has fallen down the memory hole. 200 bomb scare evacuations just completely evaporated into the ether of knowledge. As did Musk's 3 billion views of his lies on X. And he is being prosecuted in Germany for that. He won't be in USA. It's perfectly legal to lie your way through an election. That's just considered honest cheating, I suppose. But I don't believe for a minute that was the extent of it. We know there was voter suppression en masse. Like, they had done it 2 to 3 million before in the past, estimates were. But Musk came in and supercharged that with his America PAC. He really put a lot of money into suppressing ballots, and he used his lotteries, I am betting. He used his lottery registrants as voters, as vacant voters. People who didn't vote suddenly did, maybe. That's just a possibility. And it really wouldn't take much. Just a few MAGA poll workers and a few key precincts with their USB sticks, and, we have Doge Bro ballot replicant technicians. Does anybody believe this is not possible? I mean, even Kamala Harris wrote in her book how insecure a lot of these computers still are. And they lie, and they got away with lying, and they didn't fix things. No, some things are connected to the internet. Some things do just have USB sticks that some nefarious worker could monkey around in. Our elections are not secure. We need to count paper ballots. Do it by the computer too, but we need to count the paper ballots. And if it takes a week, so what? So what? This is a media thing where we have to have the election, the winner has to know that night so they can have a celebration and be on TV. Let's just stop this more ridiculous behavior out of America. Oh, Lord. Okay, so that's just about it for now. That plane is pissing me off. That's what always really got me about Trump taking the presidency again, is that he got Air Force One, which is, just a magnificent creature in my view. Planes are living creatures. I kind of like machines. And for him to abuse it and then to just not respect like this, and having 2 new planes on the way. I mean, they're being built. But, halfway through his term, and he will probably only get them for a year and a half. Oh, and they won't be luxurious with, I bet you anything that this Qatar plane has a gold toilet. A rapist for president. A groping rapist. Come on, America. Do better.